Folks, I've already put out one video today explaining how we're being censored and how we're under attack and how it's happening all over the place at a level I've never before seen. The only other point I wanted to make is this is how it's worked in other countries, in Maoist China, in Nazi Germany, in Soviet Russia, is the tyrants incrementally restrict free speech and liberties, and then suddenly you're in a full-bore police state. And they're beating people up that disagree with Obamacare or open borders or cap and trade. They are just doing it all. But it just really came to me. It's like so amazing. You criticize anything Obama says, you're a racist. And I was reading the comments on our videos as they shut them down, and they're saying, you can't criticize a black man even if you're not racist. People will think you're doing it because you're racist. And that's the mind control. Is that even as they admit there's nothing racist we're saying, which shouldn't be restricted anyways. You shouldn't restrict somebody's free speech just because it's racist, because then it's everybody else's speech, which is now happening. So in the name of political correctness, they're destroying all liberty, just like the Soviets did. But it's actually, here's the point. This is the big enchilada. By criticizing him as racist, it creates tribal division. This is just tribal warfare stuff. It creates divide and conquer, balkanization, because all these dumbed down people in society, yuppie white people, everybody who buy into this system, they now will never criticize any of the policies and will be intimidated because they'll feel like they're racist even though they're not. And the establishment cold-bloodedly knows this. So it's actually creating racism and tension, because then a lot of people out there now think if Obama gets criticized, that whoever criticized him is a racist. See how that works? I mean, this is just so outrageously anti-American, anti-freedom. And so it makes any criticism of Obama supposedly racist, which then energizes racism and division and makes people think that everybody hates them because of their race when they see Obama being criticized. And it creates more division. I mean, this is so cold-blooded and sick, ladies and gentlemen. And they cold-bloodedly wanted to put Obama in there so they could create racial division and infighting, so the government could come in to keep everybody split up. And so when you criticize Obama, you get called a racist. Think about how diabolical that is. But then, again, the public school educated, dumbed down masses, they now really believe it. So for those of us that know it isn't about race and it's so asinine, it's like, hey, I don't want to pay a carbon tax. Hey, I don't want to lose my sovereignty. Hey, they're trying to pass anti-gun bills and lying about it. Oh, you're a racist. To people that are smart, it's just ridiculous, but it actually works on the fluoride heads. And then they think there's all these racists out there. So it's a new definition. Criticize the government, criticize anything they're doing, you're a racist. But it's not new. The Soviets did that. Folks, we're in a lot of trouble. We've been censored. Please help us. details@infowars.com. They're beating people up in the streets. It's all over the news. The videos are coming out. They planned this all along. I mean, the youth brigades, they got the bills introduced for compulsory service. He's continuing all the Bush policies. And their followers are brainwashed. They're dangerous, folks. And then the right-wing backlash is going to come in the future. Can you imagine the next thug they're going to bring in off of all of this? I mean, this is psych warfare, the next level.